All right, so here's a Skil table saw here. I was told that this is a homeowner edition of the saw, not the contractor edition. The only difference is this is a Skil versus a Skil saw, and this is not a worm drive. So with that said, we're gonna do our initial walkthrough on this thing. You can see it's got the attachment here so that you can hook your cord up to it and keep it up nice and safe. Just gonna plug that in right away. Another feature you can see as long as we're here is it's got this, well, we'll get it out of there. All right, so it has that little hold for this guy, and it actually slides in there rather nicely. And it's a sturdy hold. You can see how hard it was kind of for me to get it out of there. You know, it holds it nicely. So it's kind of a big feature for it, because a lot of times when you get these saws, there's no place to put these things. You can see they have quite a few of those. So here's your pusher bar. Once again, nice solid hole for it. Doesn't slop around. A little bit of movement, but not too crazy. I mean, it's only held in by a little slide, but it's strong and it's sturdy. We keep walking around it, get to the back of it. Once again, you got a place to put, you know, your dust shooter, I call it. So that just kind of plugs in right there. And if you want to push your debris that way, you know, that way, down, I don't really care where you want to shoot it, but there's a good place for it to go. And it's easily accessible, and it slides in pretty easily. One of the nice features of it, obviously, is I got the saw protect, so that the blade is covered as it's in use. It's all aluminum. Everything is. It's got the rack and pinion on it. You know, it's very easily. You know, you can take it on and off very easily. And it's got the little lever bar here. Pull it up. Once you do that, you're able to, you know, very easily twist this, and you can see it's got a very big range of motion there. So I can move this over a little bit further to get a little extra out of it, but it's about 22.5 inches that you can slap on this thing and rip out of here. So if you're cutting plywood and whatnot, it'll basically do whatever you need it to do. I usually seat it back in nicely, and then once you have it moved, obviously you click the lever down, and now she's nice and sturdy. Height adjustment, pretty standard. Obviously just move this, move it around wherever you want it. Latches in easily. Blade height, once again, very little effort to move the blade up and down. And then the other feature is I got this. I don't know if you want to call it a safety feature or not, but so you can see they got that little pin in there, so you could actually put something in there to hold it in place so that you can't use it, or that it's always in the off position in case you wanted to safety feature it, you know, make it child-proof. This button right here is kind of it's like push button style, kind of like a phone or something. Easy to turn on, and then like I said, you just push this in. It's very easy to push this to get it to turn off. As far as the legs are concerned, these are sturdy. These are, you know, a nice sturdy strong leg. You actually got to push the lever in here to make it go under, but it folds up rather easily. It's strong. It doesn't feel cheap, and we'll get some videos of this thing in use later on. But that's my initial assessment, is that it's a very sturdy machine, especially for it being what they call a homeowner version and not a contractor version, which is a big feature. Because normally, if I'm a contractor, the first thing I look for is the highest grade. So I don't know if I would have necessarily tried this one, but now that I have it, I'm actually pretty impressed by it. This thing will definitely stand up to some use.